You've probably heard the story 1,000 times. AI is coming for our jobs. But what if that's the wrong story? What if this isn't about being replaced, but about a total redesign of work itself? A redesign where our most human skills suddenly become our greatest superpower. And get this, we're not talking about some far-off science fiction future. Industry experts are saying this is happening right now. That rigid top-down pyramid structure that's defined companies for 100 years, it's starting to crumble. And the reason why is a new kind of worker, one that isn't human at all. We're living through what's being called the Great Decoupling. It sounds dramatic, but it's pretty simple. For the first time in history, a company's brain power, its ability to get things done, is no longer chained to the number of people it employs. There's a new player on the field. I know, it's a jarring thought, right? But it forces us to ask a really important question. What if some of your best, most effective teammates weren't people? We'll say hello to the silicon workforce. Now, don't think of these as just another app or a tool like a calculator. No. Think of them as autonomous digital employees. They don't just follow a list of commands. They get the big picture, they make plans, and they can run complex projects from start to finish. We're talking about a whole new category of labor. And their first major impact? It's hollowing out the middle of that old corporate pyramid. You know, that traditional manager role of chasing down updates, tracking tasks, sending reminder emails. A lot of that is being automated away. When reports are generated instantly and tasks are tracked automatically, that human information router job just isn't needed anymore. Okay, so if the old pyramid is falling apart, what's taking its place? A new, much more flexible structure is starting to emerge. Analysts are calling it the Pentagon model, and it's a total rewrite of the org chart. So just look at the massive shift here. The middle layer isn't gone, but it's completely transformed. It's not about administrative oversight anymore. It's about being an orchestrator of human and AI teams. And the main goal isn't just to get more hours out of people. It's about overall effectiveness and this new idea called the human premium. This new way of working is called flattened orchestration, and it means human leaders are becoming less like managers and a lot more like orchestra conductors. Right? They're not trying to play every instrument themselves. They're guiding this incredible hybrid team of human experts and AI specialists to create something amazing together. So what does your new team actually look like? Well, it's a pod. You've got the human orchestrator, that's you, at the center, making the final calls, handling the ethical questions, and keeping everyone aligned with the strategy. And your teammates? They're AI agents. A compliance agent making sure you're following the rules in real time, an execution agent doing all the heavy lifting, and a risk audit agent that's constantly scanning for threats. So this is the big question. If AI is handling all the routine technical stuff, what does that mean for us? It means the value of skills that are uniquely human is about to go through the roof. This is what we call the human premium, and it's your new competitive advantage. Let's really make this personal for a second. If an AI can write perfect code, analyze a massive spreadsheet, and process 1 million customer requests in a blink, what is left for you to do? The answer is everything that actually matters. The skills that are becoming the most valuable are things that AI just can't do. We're talking about telling a compelling story with data, not just showing a chart. It's about understanding the big picture global context behind the numbers. It's about finding that one critical signal in a sea of noise, becoming a great orchestrator of AI, and most importantly, just being relentlessly adaptable. And look, this isn't just a feel-good theory. This has a real, tangible economic payoff. Jobs that require high-stakes judgment, that need you to synthesize ethics or navigate total ambiguity, they are commanding huge salary premiums over roles that are purely technical. The market is telling us something loud and clear: you can't automate accountability. A potential 45% salary premium. Just let that sink in. In a world where execution is becoming infinitely cheap, that number proves that human judgment is now the most valuable, most sought-after commodity in the entire market. It's the ultimate firewall. Okay, so that's the theory. But what does this actually look like day to day? What does it feel like to work side by side with these new AI teammates? Well, take a look at the fintech company Klarna. They rolled out an AI assistant that, in its first month, handled the workload of 700 full-time human agents. But it didn't just replace them. What it did was free up those human agents to focus on the most complex, the most sensitive customer problems, the ones that require genuine human empathy. And here's where it gets kind of wild. We're starting to manage these digital workers with the same process we use for people. They have a full life cycle. Recruitment is basically picking the right AI model. Onboarding is training it on your company's private data. They even get performance reviews through real-time dashboards and are eventually retired when their model gets old. So let's bring it all home. What does all of this mean for your career? It means your role is fundamentally shifting. You're no longer just a musician in the orchestra, you're becoming the conductor who makes the whole thing sing. This quote just nails it, doesn't it? The AI provides the raw power, the instruments, the scale, but we, the humans, we provide the musical score. We provide the interpretation, the emotion, the meaning. We provide the why. So if you remember one thing, let it be this. Technology is not a threat to your value. It's the ultimate amplifier of your value. Your judgment, your creativity, your ability to navigate the gray areas, your empathy, these aren't soft skills anymore. They are your core economic assets. The future of work really is a partnership. AI will handle everything that is possible so that we humans can finally focus on what is truly important. So the real question is, are you ready to pick up the baton?